But
and how many farm aids do you think you?
I played on maybe 3 or 4 farm aids. I played the first one, the very first farm aid, and I'm not sure if it was the second or third. And then I played on another one many years later, you know. But that one of the farm aids, I think it might have been the first farm aid. That's when everybody flew home to Nashville, and I decided I was going to take the bus, and it was just going to be me and the bus driver. And I was like, okay. And it didn't turn out that way. It turned out to be where it was me, Joe Allen, and then Tanya Tucker.
Oh gosh, okay. Yeah, I remember this story.
Yeah, it was weird, and she was just hiring you know what, she got on the bus and she was like, I'm playing my new record. I was like, well, do it, baby. And I was sitting up front in the lounge, and she's like, takes out this cassette and puts it in the cassette machine. And I'm sitting there like, I had no idea what was about to happen, just like, she puts the cassette in, and I think I had told her, I said, yeah, I sang on your record, years ago, or a couple of years ago, because it was only a couple of years later. But she had been partying with Marty Haggard, or Merle Haggard's son, Marty.
Oh.
They had been doing coke or some kind of whatever they were doing. They were up to no good. But she got on the bus, and okay, this was the last show of about a 2-month tour for me, and I was headed home. And we get on the bus and we're riding down the road, and she said, I want to play you my record. And I said, like, okay, well, go ahead. And so I put it in the thing and I hit play, and all of a sudden I'm just sitting there listening, and all of a sudden she gets up, she's kind of like dancing and whatever. And I was like, oh boy, she was just like grooving, I was like, that whole thing was just like bizarre. I would have to be off camera to go into the rest of it.
Might get a little X-rated.
Yeah, no, it wasn't that. But it just was a funny. Ultimately, it was harmless, but it was just funny and weird that it happened to me. That, and the reason why I took the bus home was because every time you would take the bus instead of the airplane, they would give you your airplane ticket money. Oh. So it was like, okay, well, I'll ride the bus home and make $300 or something. It was one of those.
Yeah.
And then I wound up getting a lap dance with Tanya Tucker. So it's like, okay.